Okay, we are back. We should be live. There we go. YouTube just had a moment there, but yeah, we are back. We are live. We're streaming again. I was only gone for like an hour, but I was like, you know what? We've got to get this done. Got to get this done. So let's turn those off. Right, where were we up to? We did the wings, didn't we? Okay, I need to sort out the body and like her head looking up at least. And then it will be skirt and hair. Okay, so wing, base needs to come up. Let's go back to draw mode. There we go. So we should be ready. My video settings. Why is that not working? Very odd. Okay, cool. Right, I need to... So it's here, where the face is. So zoom in. Okay, so we have this one. So these 3 frames. So I'm going to move the... Oh, no wonder. The base isn't there. That's why. So duplicate that and duplicate that. Oh, it's not there either. Cool. That was a bit deep. Okay. Right, let's go to edit. Selena, hi. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. It's I finished it, I can't remember when. A little while ago. Before Christmas I finished it. And then she needs to go here. I do need to sort the ears out though. Oh, and then that one needs to go there as well. Gosh, okay. So the ears should still be... They should now come down because her head is upright. So the top ones are going to be there. I think this needs to go down a little. And then that gives this one a little more wiggle room as well. There we go. So now I need to sort the ears because they definitely need to move as well. Okay, so these two, so this one and this one need to be up a little more. They need to be up here, tiniest amount, and then they need to move down the tiniest. Okay, a bit more. And then we'll do like one more bit. I've just noticed that they're not actually even, but I do not want to change it. Do not want to change it. Okay. That's fine. There we go. Now the head is in place. Her eye should actually open at this bit. So I'm going to go to draw mode and get rid of them, and we'll do like a slow eye opening. And I'll use the base to see what's going on. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. There we go. We'll just do it like this. Makes her look like really sleepy. Maybe like this. Not too keen on like the single dots. So maybe like this instead. Like that. Yeah, it's good enough. Okay. Because she's in, like, she's so small. Okay. Let's do something. Let's do the skirt. Because that's over here. So it has, this section is looped. Let me just. Okay. This bit should actually just be, hopefully. Why can I not hear that? Huh. Is it on this one? Wavelength system. Can you guys actually hear me? That's the question. Never deny me. Hello, Dosan. Welcome. I have made a video on that actually. Let me grab it for you. Let me see. Where is it? Here it is. So I made it in Blender. It's super simple actually. It's 2 loops. That. I'll just do the little link in the chat, but it's there. Hello, welcome. So glad you popped back. I did stream earlier, but I decided that I was going to stream after I had to go out. So the skirt detail is here, and I'll just do another layer. This one, take that, make sure that's fine. So it's L skirt. And let's turn down. Let's turn that up. And then what we'll do is, let's turn these off. Base needs to go down. There we go. Now we can see what we're doing with the skirt. Yeah, no worries. All good. Yeah, it's pretty short video, but okay. How am I gonna do this? I think I'll do it the same way as I did the wings, because there is a section at the back. So what I could do is separate like the front section. So this would be one layer, and then I could draw another layer behind to get the back. Would that be easier though? Is the question. Probably. I'm gonna have to like adjust these. So here, I'm gonna do it in separate layers, I think. So we've got this top section here, and then we'll just didn't mean to do that. I'm going to turn that off. Or should we do it in one layer? I'll do it in one layer. So then basically all I have to do is draw lines like this. Where, oh, okay, I have looped it over here. Okay. But yeah, so we've got the skirt to do, we have the hair, and then there's all the extra like clouds. God, there is so much to do in this shot. I have left it to the last minute. This is the final shot that we have left, which I'm pretty pleased about, to be honest. So this is the front bit, and that comes over there. And then this is behind, so we'll just link it up that way. This one, I am just gonna add in these extra frames. I can just duplicate it. So Shift D and move across. And then those ones are just like a duplicate of the other one. 2, 3, this one comes up a little bit. So here, I tried to make kind of like a realistic loop of what it would be like if the wind was rushing. Also, need to remember that there are like rips and stuff in this skirt. It's not the super neat and tidy one. Get rid of this tiny little bit at the bottom. There we go, much better. And then here, so the rip would be like that, I think. Another like New Year's resolution that I need to do is more fabric studies. So I'd love to animate like a really big floaty skirt dress thing. Or even just like some capes and extra bits and pieces, because yeah, it is about here. I do get bored if I do the same thing over and over again, so we have this section here. And because it's turned upside down, the rip will be like this. Oh yeah, and then we have this bit. I've decided that I was going to colour this section differently. Actually no, was I? So it's up there like that, and then we have the top. I guess like the waist is still here. Like that. Why pro anima don't use rigging and frame by frame mix? So some of them do. It really depends on like, so some shows use a mix of rigging and frame by frame. So like it's probably easier to do frame by frame effects animation. So like your fire, magic, stuff like that. But for me, setting up a rig takes like a really long time, especially if you want a good one. So it's why I don't really do rigged stuff much, or at all really. Last time I did it was like just after I left uni, and I was like, well, I can do this quicker if I did it frame by frame. It really just depends. But I like to do a mix if I can, especially if it's just like repetitive poses or something. But I kind of use a rig when I lip sync in TVPaint, because I use sort of like a set of mouth shapes when I'm doing lip sync. It makes it much easier. There we go. And then this one across here. But yeah, there's not really rules for what you can and can't do. So if you want to do it that way, go for it. There we go. I have decided I am going to line the rest of this. Just make sure it goes down to the edge. Ordinarily I'd do like a couple of different layers. And have like one set behind, one set in front. But for quickness, when I'm colouring, I am just going to do it like this. There's going to be a modifier on this as well, so shouldn't look too static. So it will affect all of the line art layers really. So here we have this one. Oops, I did not mean to put that dot there. Why is that there? Let's get rid of that. And let's put the rip there. Looks a bit like a hat from this angle. Oh, I don't, oh, do I need that there? Up here, I guess I do. Antonio, hi. Michelle, welcome. I hope you're doing good. Hope everyone's having a good New Year so far. Just thought I'd stream this. I streamed earlier, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do another one when I get back. We are finishing off the skirt and gonna do some hair animation. And what else was I gonna do? Something. Oh, I've got all the leaves and the effects and stuff to do as well. Whew. Okay, so that's covering. We've got one here. Let's make sure that they're nice and together. Has anyone set any New Year's resolutions for the new year? Luna, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Okay. Let's see, have I have done the top of the skirt. Oh, I have not done it there. Like that. That's blocked. That is over here. Like that, and then round. Should be fine. And then this is my first time watching your live. Your character on the lower right side looks like she syncs with your voice. So it's this video I made it to show everyone how I did it, but basically it's 2 loops, and whenever the mic is, whenever I'm speaking, it's connected to the microphone. So when I talk, she does the talking loop, and when I stop talking, she does the drawing, sketching loop. But I made sure that I did some mouth shapes that made it look like I was talking, and they kind of matched in a natural way. So it's not complete, it's not like any sort of motion capture, it's literally linked to my microphone, but it's such a cool little effect. I really liked it. It's called a PNG tuber, because it's basically like a couple of loops. Some people do just have like a basic what are they called? A basic like still PNG, because obviously it's a it's a transparent background, so I'm just hovering over the little window where I control her, so you should be able to see some. There we go. You can see like the microphone delay sensitivity and then the microphone volume. So if I adjusted these, it would be different, and then there's different like transitions, and then you've got different bounce things. So if I click these, it changes like how it looks. So some of them are quite aggressive, so I tend to leave them off, but you can have different states. So you can make new loops. So say like if you were angry, you could have an angry set of loops, or like a sad set of loops. But it's a great free little program, and you can do the animation in pretty much anything, in pretty much any program if you're comfortable with it. But the tutorial is there if anyone wants to know how exactly I did it. Also goes over how I set up like the basic stuff in Blender, like what tools and things and shortcuts I use. But yeah, it was a lot of fun to do. I did it mostly on stream actually. Where is that? So it's here. If I duplicate this, it needs to be between that and that. Okay, so where is it? I need one before, one after. Okay. We're just gonna go for this. Like that, I guess. And just make sure that it's lined up. So turn that off. And then here it's then the start of the loop. Okay, so that's one bit of skirt. I'm going to highlight these and press Shift D to duplicate, move them over. And then I want to change the keyframe type just so I know like where the loop starts. So it's, I'm gonna, okay. I did wonder if it was coming through. It's this one, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So, and then from here, we don't need these loops anymore because that's gonna be a drawn skirt. So I'm gonna make a new keyframe. And it's gonna be here. So what was the base like? Okay, so it's another like up. Let's turn this on. So we want like a, we want the opposite really. So this one is up, and then this one's down, and then this one's up. I'm trying to keep with like the wave motion of the skirt. So here we have, there's already a bit there. I feel like there should be one here, but I haven't put one in, which is odd. we'll get rid of that, and then we'll put the onion skin on and see what we got. I feel that there should be another thing here. Yeah, I'm gonna put another one in here. So we'll have this. There'll be like a swoop. No swoop. No swoop. Working it out as we go. So there. And then like this. Like that. There's the rip there and here. And then let's get rid of that internal bit. And then we'll go down to match up. Yeah, as I said before, usually I do like a front section and then a back section, which would be behind the legs, but we're drawing over the top for quickness today. And then we want like a gonna go for this sort of and then in the middle, so it's like the air is rushing, the air is slowing them down. Okay, maybe there. Scroll down to find the okay. Right, let's see what that looks like. Turn this off. Turn that off. Does she have a skirt on the rest when she stands up? She does not. Okay. So L skirt is here. There's nothing there. Until she gets to this keyframe. So there's going to be something there. There's nothing on those. So let's have a look there, and it will probably start to come here. Be like this. I just want it to look nice, look a little bit nicer. Oh. And then just trace over there. Go over the top of the leg line. I've never done animation at all. I've done After Effects in college, more in Illustrator, but I love that. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's super time consuming, but it's definitely worth it. And illustration has a lot of like applications within animation. So even if you don't animate, you can design for animation. There is, I think it's like a School of Motion course where like illustrators, especially those who work in like, what is it called? Adobe Illustrator for like vector animation. So there's a lot of applications in motion graphics and things. But yeah, no problem. Okay, so she needs another one here. Okay. feel like I need like that. I've definitely given it a lot more tears. Oh, how have I designed her character? Is she even? Do I have I have a reference somewhere. I don't think it's on screen though. Let me play it through for you while I check out this. Where I try and find this reference that I want to use. It's in my... Oh, okay, it's in the VizDev folder. Where is she? There she go. Oh, I did sort of like a... What is it called? Asymmetrical. So I've been animating about 6 years. So I went and like I made my first animation 6 years ago. It was a walk cycle, and it was super super basic. I traced over a couple of, what are they called, stock photos of a walk cycle that someone had done. It's not online anymore, but that was that. I think it took me like all day to draw it out. But yeah, like anyone can start. I didn't really realize it was like a proper job until, or like animation was a job that I could do until I went to I think it was like my third year, second year of college, where everyone was talking about options, and there was like an open day for a uni, and I was like, oh, you can go and check it out. And so I ended up going and was like, oh, that's what I want to do. Okay, so then the skirt holds. But yeah, there's loads of resources and stuff online now, so you don't really even need to go to school for it. Let's see, sculpt mode. Okay. Okay, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Although I've got these. Let me see, let's zoom out and go along like that. But yeah, more recently I've been trying to do more personal projects and sort of broaden what I'm doing, because most of the time, like, my favorite thing to animate is close-up shots like that. But the thing is, with animation, if you're on your own and doing it on your own, you have to kind of be every person in the production line, so things take a little longer as well. So there are a few bits in this still need doing. So let's go draw, and it's hair time. So I've got a reference for her hair. Hello, welcome to the stream. Have you got any advice for college students who are looking into animation for uni? Definitely consider whether going to a traditional uni is for you, because you really don't have to, but it's great for like networking. So I've had jobs from friends who I went to uni with, and it's like great to get to know people that way. If you're gonna network, it's not like you can't network if you don't go to uni, because you've just got to approach it the right way. It's more of look as though you're making to make friends rather than seeing who's well connected and you can get a job off, because it's really not like that. And usually people can tell if you're just trying to grab a job, you know. Oh, I've realized that these need to come down a bit because it's looped. So if I go to edit mode, but yeah, if you can't learn on your own, like you struggle to focus and complete deadlines that you set yourself, would recommend going to uni, because that was what I was like. But now I have left. It's easier. So how have I done this? Okay, that definitely needs to go down. Oh, there. Okay. But yeah, no, I needed the structure to learn, because otherwise I wasn't gonna be able to force myself to learn. But there are so many good like courses and things available now that you don't need to go to a traditional uni to learn. There's Project City for more like telling stories and things. They've got some really good teachers on there. I was looking at those. There's obviously like Skillshare. I'm doing a course at the minute. It's like pre-sponsorship, but I'm looking at some Colosso stuff, because obviously probably had me talk about it before if you've been in stream, but I tend to just do like detail shots are my favorite, close up, slow shots, lip sync I really enjoy, but I don't really do much dynamic animation, so I've chosen a course to take a look at that is focused on like fights and things. But there'll be more about that in a future video. But yeah, it really just depends. Like, are you a self-sufficient learner, or do you need someone to help guide you in that? So it really depends. I wouldn't change my uni experience, because I met like some really, really great people, and I had such a good time. That one needs changing. Okay, here. But you can practice stuff on your own now-ish, I'd say, because there are... Oh, I was just going to need to move anyway. There's like prompt lists and things that you can follow for like what to animate, what to start with. There's books like The Animated Survival Kit, which loads of people swear by. I think it's a really good book, but it covers like a lot of the basics. There's the 12 principles of animation. I'd say like most of all, animate the stuff that you're enthusiastic about and that you want to kind of see yourself animating and doing as a job like in the future. So also maybe do some research on like current market trends and things, because there's a big market in motion graphics, which is all like vector illustration and it's animating in After Effects. So definitely check out Ben Marriott on YouTube if you're interested in something like that. Right, so let's have a look at this hair. Have I done it? Oh, I have done it. Congrats to me for being so prepared. 50. But yeah, I hope that was helpful and not just, you know. So duplicate empty keyframes. I'm gonna call this L hair. Oh, that needs to be, I prefer mine being in capitals. L hair. There we go. What would your 2D, 3D stuff look like once you eventually get to it? Would you have a 3D background and 2D foreground, or vice versa? I'd probably do like 3D modeling for most of the background. And then I'd paint in 2D textures and... what is it? 2D textures and like lined detail to get things looking nice. So this one needs full. I'd quite like to do some low poly stuff, which would be cool. I just want to try like absolutely everything. Sometimes it's not possible because I've only got like a certain amount of hours in the day, like anyone else, you know. But yeah, there's so much I want to try and do, and I gotta prioritize that. But I have a couple of friends who do 3D stuff, so I always end up, well, I'm always going to end up messaging them and being like, hey, how do I do this? So that should be fun. That should be fun. Let's have a look at that. But if you guys were gonna do like 2D, 3D, how do you think you would do it? Like model the whole background, or I know some people, hang on, just turning on my light. Where is it? Where's it gone? Brightness, turn that down. Yeah, because there's some people who model the background, then draw over the top and do camera moves and things like that. It really... Oh my god, not like that. Okay. Nope. Okay. Yeah, there's just a lot of possibilities with Blender, which is why I wanted to try like the 2D, 3D stuff now, kind of. So I'd have something that is, I'd always have something that's on the back burner. I've got a ton of ideas and things that I want to do, so I don't even know if this hair is going to match up. It's probably not. Let's turn that off. I don't like this one. It's a bit too thin in comparison. It's going to flash by so quick that it's not really going to register, but... Editor, hi, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Let's move this. Oh no, that, I'm just shifting the stand, hang on. There we go. So we're going to start here. There we go. Oh, that was fairly quick. Okay, turn that off. And then we have this one. That's fine. I'm glad I did the rough stuff before, because that would have been a bit of a nightmare to do, or at least try and do all of it today. It doesn't look too bad. Have it come down like this. Oh. So it's like up and then down. Like that, there we go. What's my favourite cartoon of 2022? I really enjoyed the Owl House. It's honestly such a shame about it being cancelled. I'm not sure if I caught up on all the episodes. I think I have. I hope I have. Yeah, last time I had a look and it was... No, I'm not going to do it like that. Yeah, I'm not going to say spoilers because I don't know who's watched what, but I really enjoyed the Owl House. I quite liked Amphibia as well, which was nice. Let's get rid of this, because that is going to make things needlessly complicated. Okay. Let's get rid of that as well. And then this one, we can get rid of this. There we go. Just want to kind of break the stuff down into simpler shapes, or at least more simple shapes. But yeah, does anyone else have a favourite cartoon of 2022? I'm excited to see like what comes out. There's been some really nice stuff. I really enjoyed Kippo and the Age of Wonder Beast, which is why I mentioned Project City, because there's animatics and stuff being posted on there that I'm quite excited about. I want to say Rad Seacrest. But yeah, he's got like a show that he's making at the minute. And he's doing, I think it's like a dystopia, and people live in, I think I'm getting this right, people live in like a dome, and outside the dome it's filled with like monsters and stuff, and these kids have to go get scraps to do their hoverboard business, which really seems cool. Same as your R.I.P. Owl House. Yeah, forever in our hearts. Have I seen Bee and Puppycat? Yes, I did. I did finish the new season on Netflix. I really enjoyed Bee and Puppycat. It's really, really cool. I'm interested to see where they go with it. Like if they end up doing another season, because as you've probably seen, Netflix is not doing so hot with cancelling a million shows as they go already. So, but yeah. Oh, I did not mean to. I need to get rid of this line and put it in here. Like that. There we go. Kyla, hello, how's it going? It's going good, thank you. I hope your new year is going well so far. We're just doing some hair animation. A nice little scruffy chill stream. So these are the hair spiky bits at the side. But yeah, I just really wanted to get this finished today, so I did like 2 hours earlier, and then I had to go out for an hour, and then I am back. So I'll probably stream until I get called for dinner. Yeah, I'm really excited that it's the new year and I'm back at work and I can do lots of things, hopefully more streams. I'm going to try and do, even if it's just like a mini project or whatever, that I've got something to animate with you guys on a couple of days a week, like minimum once a week. So that should be fun. I want to do more shorts and stuff because YouTube shorts are like really popping off. YouTube is promoting them like mad, you know. So I want to do a few more of those, and just make all the things, honestly. So the hair is starting to disappear, so we want them here. I think it's gonna need a key here. So let's see if we can match these up. Let's go to edit mode. There. I'm gonna have to arrange these layers differently as well. I'll probably resave the project as something like, I think this is on version 8 currently, so it'll be version 9, and then I can make sure that everything is like saved properly before we move on. I can get rid of some of the rough layers and things I don't really use anymore as we go through. So like my usual setup would be I'd duplicate the project shot that I could then remove like older layers that I wasn't really paying much attention to anymore. This hair. I don't think it will, no. I was gonna say I don't think it will be visible in this shot with the wings over the top. So it will be like the base character, and then hair, and the skirt will be on top of that, and then there'll be wings will be in front of those. So this shot, she goes up a little bit. Like that. Oh, and then she's right down here at the bottom. And then tone it down. I'm basically just making sure that these portions touch the top of her ears. So like I know where the placement is. Okay. Oh, and then at this point the hair is gonna have to be here. It's gonna have to like settle. Oh, no, it's not, is it? Oh, that's why. Gotta make sure they like match up. So these ones can go. 1, 2, so about here. We'll do a new keyframe. Most of this is like on 1s and 2s. Kabuki, welcome. How's it going? Hope you're doing good. Raindrop, hello. I hope everyone's new year is going good. Just finishing off some extra bits in this last shot, which is very exciting. So here, this fringe. Where's my reference photo? So we'll have like this section will be up, and then we'll have this there. This hair loopy section, I want it to be like this, maybe. And okay, so this section, I want it to be here. We're mostly guessing with this, to be honest. that. And then this portion of hair will come down. She's looking Super Saiyan at the minute. How am I gonna close this off? It's gonna need a... Is this Super Saiyan? It definitely feels like it at the minute. You read my mind. Just kidding, is gorgeous. She's gorgeous as a Super Saiyan. But no, I totally know what you mean. Right, so then she does, like, this is the vibe of the hair. And then the top bit is like here. And then she has a fringe there. Oh, does the fringe need to come down? It does, it does. Oh, okay, so the fringe is now like over her eye. Because we've got to put some bounce in there. Get rid of that. Like this. So she's looking very emo at the minute. So here and then right over here. And then she's got this hair loopy bit there. And then the back of the hair is... Actually, the back of the hair is going to be like over here. We'll cover up the shoulders very, very briefly. Just going to do this. So we cover up these. Like that. Okay, so that's one. And then here it's going to be... It's going to bounce up to what should be the normal height for it. So here. So there and there. I'm looking at the reference photo that I have on the side of the screen. And then the hair is up like that. And then around. And then it loops back, so it's actually over the ear is not in front. Like that. There. I don't know where the ear is covered there. Okay, that's fine. We'll just cover the ear for now. Yeah, so it's like... Actually, these are a bit too perky. Like that. I'm just going to fill those in. That's probably going to be a bit too quick. Let's have a look. It is too quick. So, let's... What are we thinking? So it's going to have to be there, there. And we will drag this one down. And then I'll use the sculpt mode to just make it bigger and like press it in a little. I'm thinking this one should be along a little. Maybe make it one more. Oh. God, Blender's having a time. Hang on. There we go. And then this one, the hair should wiggle a little bit because we can't have it just drop. Jane, hello, how's it going? I hope you're doing good. So let's push this all the way through because this is the last shot that we're working on. The rest is fine, like almost done. Oh yeah, she stands up, she's got no hair. Okay. So for this, duplicate it, move it over here. And what I'm probably gonna do is just let's go to edit mode, zoom in a bit, grab it. And we'll keep it fairly low. So like this bit is lower, much lower on the head. I will play it through just a second. Let me just adjust this. So here, and then she looks up. So it's gonna be some very slight movement like I did with the face. So actually, let's get rid of those because it's gonna need moving each time. So this one is gonna come up the tiniest bit, and then a little bit more, and then I just realised that's gonna need to be an individual keyframe. So because of the hair, so it's gonna be like here. Just do it like this, and then here. Oh, that is not right. And then this one should be down at the back. Just gonna fill these in. But yeah, I'm excited to finish this actually, which is nice. And then this one is just gonna be a bit of this. That's gonna go down like that. So yeah, I'd say that's all right. Okay, he's gonna hide her ears in this because just for that shot. They're gonna be visible in like every other one, but you know. So let's do it from the beginning while I answer chat. Yeah, so it's just this one, so the hair is there. What is being shown as... It's the hair deet. There we go, we can turn that off now. But yeah, so there's just that shot that needs sorting, and the one at the end, the background just needs an adjustment. But other than that, this is pretty much done. It's just got to go and have some texture on top, and then actually, I don't think it really needs much wiggling for the hair. Let's just... Yeah, I'm happy with that actually. I don't need to wiggle anything. Okay, so hair, face, eyes. We can colour hair in. Okay, I'm just going to save this as like a new version. So this will be now be version 9. Save as. Oh. It's also welcome to the stream, Macro. It's it's a lot. I've been animating for like 6 years. So anyone can animate, anyone can do this. I appreciate this, and yeah, doing it for 6 years, so there's still a long way to go. I'm really excited about this year because I've got lots of plans for how I'm gonna improve and like tutorials and stuff I'm gonna make, so hopefully I can take you guys along with me for some animation art progress journey stuff, and we can improve together. Okay, so because this is a new version, I can get rid of a couple of layers, so I don't need those anymore. I don't need that or this. Do I need the base anymore? It's not visible. No, I can get rid of that. So if I turn these clouds on as well, you can see what it actually looks like with the whole of the... So there's going to be extra bits and stuff on there. The clouds are going to take quite a while. So let's turn off this dust and feathers and stuff and do... This should be all caps actually. What is it? L skirt. And this is the way I name my layers, so it's L for line. So the skirt, what? So the wings should be above that. Base, hair, skirt, wing. Okay. So let's hide these. Duplicate empty keyframes. So this should be C wing. So color wing. And then the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to go back to draw mode. First frame, and she's got this. Fill, and you want a fill tool. Fill color. And that is not the color that I wanted. There we go. So because of these, I feel like it's going to... Let's turn that up so you can see. I feel like there's going to be some little gaps that I'm going to have to check on. Like that line needs to be fully... I think that frame is fine. Yeah, lots of stuff to do. Let's zoom out of it. He looks so weird without like the rest of the body and stuff in here. That one. The perspective is so odd. I do want to try some perspective animations as well. Oh, I didn't fill that in properly there. Okay. I know there's a different way of filling stuff in, but we're just gonna tap our life away. I did not fill this one in, so fine. This color, and I want it there. Let's put the base back on so we can see the edge. I didn't fill it in there either. So like, you don't have to go over the top. I could just turn the base layer on as well and tell it to fill, because any layers that you have visible on the canvas when you're using the fill will automatically see it as like a line that it needs to fill, basically. But I can't have them all on the same time because obviously they're layered, so some bits would not work properly let me show you actually. So the skirt hair in the base, if I try to fill in the skirt, so the skirt is this brown. If I try to do it there, so it's this brown, but it's also capturing the other sections, and that's really not what you want. So I could go through the leg layer, or like the base layer as I'm calling it, and erase everything that's not in that, but it's just easier to sometimes do it separately. So that's the way I'm doing it today. Moment, hi, how is 23? 2023 is interesting so far. I'm gonna be super busy. I've like overbooked myself for the first part of the year, you know, like first couple of months I am busy. I'm hoping I can go to Pictoplasma in Berlin, but don't hold me to that. I've never actually been abroad on my own, so I've got a couple of friends that are maybe going with me, but that will be interesting. Thank you, Raindrop, I appreciate that. Camera down today as well. No, so the camera's fine. I just felt like using the VTuber 2 streams in one day. I'd be exhausted. Well, I didn't mean to cut it so short earlier, so I had to pop out, but I wanted to do another one and I want to get this done, and I had such a good time earlier. You guys are keeping me company, so I decided to do another one. So right, let's turn that off. Let's do the skirt now. Actually, does that need to be off? Yeah, maybe. Indecision. Okay, so C skirt full color. Sachi, hi, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. Okay, so this skirt is the brown. I was quite pleased with how oh, maybe I am gonna have to turn the wings off. No. No. Come on. Yeah, there's some really tricky bits that Blender is not liking in here. I might have to turn the base on, you know. Yeah, the base is different. Okay, let's turn that off again. So this is going to be fun having to go over. Oh my god, the wings are going to have to go off. Let's turn them. Yeah, there we go. Focusing on the skirt. But yeah, it'll be interesting. I cannot remember what I was saying. I think it needs talent to some extent. I think I was not good at drawing when I first started. It was ugly. So basically the only reason why my stuff looks the way it does now is because I was too stubborn to give up. If you were here last stream, or maybe the stream before, just before end of the year, I was talking about my high school art teacher, like RIP. He wasn't actually like a terrible art teacher, but he was not supportive of anything that didn't really fit his idea of art. So he wasn't in favor of cartoons, he wasn't in favor of anime. I hope it's switched around now for like schools and stuff because of how popular it is. But yeah, he was not a big fan of cartoons, and he said I'd never make any money drawing cartoons, and the only way that I would make money is if I was either a teacher or a sculptor. So there is money in teaching, and you see like a lot of creators who do their own course, like that's one of the ways that they make money and stuff. But to say that you'll never make money doing cartoons and stuff, I think is just, you know, it's not true at all. Like, I wouldn't be here making this stuff if I didn't enjoy it, but two, it's like, have you seen anything, you know? There's just such a big market for it that he was more of like get into art galleries, that sort of guy. But yeah, so long story short, I was not good at art, and it was terrible. I'm gonna do a video showing you guys what it was like in, like, I've got all my high school and even my college sketchbooks. I wasn't great. So yeah, I was just too stubborn to quit. And I decided that I was just going to do this. So anyone can draw if they put the effort in. Sometimes it's just some people have, I'd say, like a more developed eye, or like hand-eye coordination, and being able to translate what they see. There's like, they make those connections earlier when they start to draw, but it took me a while. It's still taking me a while. I'm definitely not happy with where I am at the minute. Well, I am happy with where I am, but like there's always like room for improvement. And I think as soon as I stop like wanting to learn or whatever, that would probably be the end of the art career. But no, I'm just so interested in everything, and I think you've got to have like a real curiosity for stuff. Like if you want to know how to do something, you just stick with it, basically, so that there is hope. I like to think so anyway. You found your pen, disaster avoided. Amazing. Chainsaw Maniac, welcome. Fellow Blender animator. I've only been doing this, I've only been doing Blender for like a couple of months. But yeah, I primarily work in TVPaint. I've been a professional animator for over 6 years now, and I've secured the bag. We love that. Love that. I'm always like hype when people, artists, make money, and they're like, I have achieved the bank. So see here. So I started animating 6 years ago, but I've only been doing it like professionally for 3 or 4. It's mostly like as a freelancer, and I do bits and pieces for, what am I doing? There we go. Lost my train of thought. Yeah, I mostly do like advertising for other people, like a studio that I work with pretty regularly. They call me and they ask me if I can do like line and color or some little animation stuff, and I say yeah. But the dream, honestly. I really enjoy it. Really enjoy it. Okay. Oh, this is the looping one. So this is hair, by the way. This is not like a very oddly shaped fire. For anyone who's just come in and is like, what is this? Just, it's easier going around it like this than trying to use the full tool sometimes, because Blender's not that reliable with the colouring and going right up to the edges yet. I'm excited to see what they do in like the later versions, or like the next couple of versions. Yeah, mainly a 3D animator, but recently been working on 2D stuff for over 2 years, still getting the hang of it though. Yeah, I kind of want to do some low poly 3D stuff to match the 2D things I've been doing. But yes, I just want to know everything. But 3D is super cool. I did not have the patience for it at uni. I was like, I can draw this so much faster than I can do this. So I basically left 3D and did 2D as much as possible. And now I'm like, why didn't I take advantage of the tutors? I could have done the 3D things, but you know, hindsight and all that. Okay. What does it look like if I go through this with a... I think someone just called me. Hang on a second. They were calling the cat. See, the fill tool's gone a bit better. There's still the radius fill setting you can use. Like, yeah, it's so the thing is with this. So if I switch to the fill, yeah. So if I, oh, actually, it's not too bad. Huh. Oh, there's still like these bits, but they're fixable. Yeah, so there's like little gaps I'm gonna have to go in with the regular pen. So like these, it really doesn't like small, close lines. Not too bad though. It's better than I was expecting. Sometimes I just be like, oh, I'll be quicker by hand, but okay. We'll go in and fix the extra bits in a second. Because if I use like a larger like dilate or thickness, it's gonna come over the edge. I say that and then I'm like, oh, actually I could have done it this way. But yeah. There we go. So it's not so bad, but zoom out a little bit. Some of these hair pieces, wild, honestly. I wish the undo button was a feature in real life drawings. Yes. That's like a thing, like if I spend too long doing digital drawing, I will try and undo like on paper, or like I reach for it and I'm like, no, you can't do that here. Or like if you're painting traditionally, that's a killer. But yeah, it's the fill tool and colouring stuff has definitely come a long way. It's just not quite there yet. Let's see. And that was I just really enjoy doing it. Yeah, so let's go in with this. Now, where did we get up to? Aha. So this one, these, there. This bit definitely needs some. There, here. Oh, that bit. But yeah, what is everyone working on at the minute? Like, have you got any projects going on? I know it's like the start of the year, but or maybe you've got something left over from last year that you haven't quite finished yet. I've still got stuff that's left over from like 2020. I keep saying I'm gonna go back to it, but ugh. I feel like if I properly just finished it off, or it would be fine. But it's also like the starting again bit that I put off. I'm like, oh, it really wouldn't be so bad if I just started it, but it's the starting that's the problem. I once tried to zoom in on a piece of paper. I feel like that's a rite of passage when you go from digital to traditional or the other way around. And then you're like, oh, forget to undo, or you merge all the layers by accident, draw on the wrong layer. I'm trying grayscale and airbrush. Nice. Just finished a proof of concept animation for my first film. I'll say hello second time. Dem Kikun. I hope it goes well. That's super exciting that it's your first film. And no worries. Glad that you've come back. The Animators Guild channel is having a short film contest as well, which will also be joining. Nice. That's really cool. Have they got a theme for it? Or is it just like a free-for-all kind of? A prompt is sometimes both helpful and like terrifying. I suppose you can make stuff fit whatever you like, really. Let's see. There's no theme, you can do whatever. Oh, nice. Is the Animated Guild, that's Howard, is that Howard? Howard Wimshurst. I feel like I was in the Discord, but I am in too many Discords, so I left. Okay, let's have like a couple more of this hair section. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say. Can I show you how the animation looks? For sure. I'm doing a piece for a YouTube channel that do monthly challenges, been in a few of the vids. Nice. Yeah, I will play the animation in a sec. Just let me finish colouring this hair. There we go. We're just fixing up the little extra bits that we haven't, that didn't get filled. Actually, we'll do the base. We'll do the base first. Let's turn that off and turn that up. And then I can duplicate C base. So, well, let's. Of course it doesn't like the facial features in there. And that's not the right colour still. Okay. I might have to... I think I'm going to have to do the face separately. So I'll do like the main ones. I'm going to have to do it by hand, I think. The ears at least, anyway. Oh. There. Oh, and the knee. Did not like the knee either. I think I'm imagining things. It's pretty exciting, but also quite nerve-wracking. I'm jumping head first to a lot of uncharted territory, but I guess it's a way to learn. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of stuff that I do that's just like, I've never done this before, and it's kind of scary, but if I don't do it, then I will never know. So like, this is my first kind of dynamic animation, I guess, because a lot of the time, I've said it before, but a lot of the time I was just more interested in softer close-ups, softer, slower close-ups, I should say. So like the detail shots of like eyes and things was my favourite thing to do. And I was like, oh, I'll eventually get to like a fight scene, but I've never done one, so I'm excited to try that out. Okay, so the top is green. Oh, the skirt is on a different layer. For a second I was like, oh no, I gotta redraw it. No, not like that. Where's my, there it is. I was gonna say, where are my keys? Across. Let's do, the shorts are also gonna be that needs to be one, and then this skirt is on the same line. Oh, this is gonna need this is gonna need to be done by hand as well. There we go. Fight scenes are literally all you do. That's nice though. Yeah, so they're under there. I love to see like what everyone else does, and how like everything is completely different. Let's see. Let's do this face. Yeah, there were people at uni who did fight scenes and stuff all the time. And it looks so cool. There's someone who did like an explosion. Like it just went through like a whole city scene. It was really cool. Oh, you've got to do this leg. I think I've got everything. That's fine, that's fine. The skirt is actually surprisingly intact. I've just been called for dinner. I just want to get this. I'll get this character finished and then I will play it through for you and then I shall have to disappear again. I think this will be like last stream for today. I won't be popping back in and being like, hey, third stream of the day. Let me just... I'll check chat in just a second. Oh, the stress trying to do this super fast. It looks like there's a little bit of a dot there that I didn't want. It's here, but we'll leave it. Oh, a tiny bit on the foot. And then it's just the face that needs doing. Yeah, around here. I can see chat moving in the corner of my eye. Try that answer in just a sec. There we go. Okay, so now they are on. So the hair and the skirt and the wings. Okay. So it's just the clouds and stuff that needs to be done in that shot, like the effects things. I'll probably do that off stream, but let's have a look. I feel a lot safer now knowing someone more experienced than me also feels the same. Also, dynamic animation is something I've been meaning to try to. Yeah, I've got some stuff to do. I'm taking a course on Colosso, so that's going to be like a review video, so I will let you know how that goes, but it's based all around more dynamic stuff, which I'm excited to do because always learning. Streamed more than once today. Yeah, so I did a couple of hours before I had to go out for an hour earlier, which was fun. I didn't really want to go out, but yeah, I would have done like a longer stream and I would have stayed on, but I've just been called for dinner. So anyhow, hello, happy new year. I did have a good holiday. I hope you did too. Should play Ori and the Blind Forest. I've seen people play it, but I feel like it would proper stress me out. The art is like really nice though. Looks like I'm giving you video game vibes. Nice. I'd love to do like a video game thing. But yeah, it's set to music, so it'll make more sense when you can hear it with music, but I'm hoping I can finish it in like I'm hoping I can finish it either today or like tomorrow morning, because I've got a couple of shots that just need little fixes. And then, oh, there's a bit where her hair comes off. I will fix that later. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming. I have to dip now. I have dinner. I will be back for another stream this week, probably Friday. Maybe we might be working on something else. But yeah, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day/night, whatever time zone you're in. I usually stream Tuesdays and Thursdays, but this week's a bit different. I'm still trying to like settle into things, but Tuesday, Thursday normally, but maybe Friday is the next stream this week, but we'll see. Thank you all so much for coming. I will see you later. Bye.